let's get this freaking party started. As usual, we're hitting on the Monday night live. How is everybody? How are y'all doing? I'm gonna have a cigar tonight. We're gonna crank it out. I'm gonna have me a nice little nub Maduro. How's the stream? Is the stream solid? We're gonna have us a little nub. You know, these things are very misleading because they seem like they probably wouldn't be much of a smoke, but man, they're good. Yeah, I mean they're a good smoke. They sure are. I see Chip in the house, Big Country, Patrick Grant, Boris. Good to see you guys. So we're hanging out, doing our thing. Let's see. It's saying YouTube isn't receiving enough. Woo, boy, we had some drop frames. YouTube just wants to block everything. Oh, the frames are dropping like crazy. Looks like we're gonna have to do a restart. Yeah, it's buffering. It's I have to figure out what's doing it, cause shouldn't be. Woo. All right, probably is. I don't know if it's still buffering now or not, cause now it's. All right, did it even out? All right, looks like it's probably evened out now. That's what I'm guessing. Looks like it probably evened out. I'm amazed. Not really sure why.
This is Patrick.
Not sure why that was buffering like all get out. How's it now? The Big Apple's in the house. Good old Patrick. Matthew from Picking and Piping. Good to see you, sir. Are we still having the same issues, or is everything sounding clear now? Sounds good. I got the air conditioner running because I mean it's just. I feel like it might have just had a glitch. It looks like everything is solid now. So I mean, you tell me. On your end, should be clear. Should be solid. I'm guessing it was probably just a slight hiccup.
Oh no, it isn't. Oh, it can't be. Say
Okay,
the name.
seems like it's
Boris.
back to normal now. Boris. Again, let's hit some topics.
Good evening, fellow pipe smokers.
Picking and Piping.
Well. It's Matthew here from Picking and Piping.
I do, and I'm gonna give it to you on Friday, Matthew. I actually took it that night, but I'm not even gonna. Nope, I'm gonna move that all the way to next Friday. Make sure too, if you have not commented on last week on Fridays, if you didn't comment in the comment section on the Friday show, you can go do that. See how many thumbs up you get. Do it after this show. See how many, every show you can do a thumbs up, and then whoever's got the most by the end of the week gets the shout out and gets the 10s. All right, so it's better now. Everything's. Is it better or is it good? Because that's the real question. I can definitely see that there's a delay. Okay, so I think what happened was it was really, really moving. Man, that's a substantial delay. I wonder if it's oh, okay. I just had to move it forward. Okay, so everything's good. You know, that was a gift. That was a gift. It was a very nice gift. I think we're toasted enough. These suckers are so good. All right, so what are we going over tonight? I will get you that shot, Matthew. What are you going over tonight? I find it funny that the DOJ has decided not to release the affidavit because it would compromise the integrity of the investigation. Could somebody explain to me how? Could somebody explain to me how? Because I'm not quite sure that I believe that. The only way I believe that is if there was things that you left from the last time you were there, which was after the last time you were there. You said put a padlock and everything. I tell you, the country is going to get rocked. Everything is getting rocked. That's for sure. And I'm not really okay with it. I feel like we didn't have to go down this path. And I'm wondering how it's going to affect everything else. I feel like it's going to be nuts. I feel like it's going to get crazy. And I hope not. I'm telling you now, if it gets crazy, there will be no more lives because I've moved to the hills. I have packed up. I went to find Cliff Higgins. At that point, I went and found Cliff. It gets crazy. I'm curious to see, have we had any new videos out in the YTPC? Anything interesting? Anything any good? Search YTPC. Let's see if there's anything. I feel like everybody should do a better job of putting YTPC in your thing, so that way we could see more things. Oh, I see Smarty Bob. Smarty Bob's there. Edwin Pipes, cigars. Has anybody seen anything cool? That we should go over? Any good videos? Oh, good old Cat Dad Piper. I find it funny that some of the shorts on the main channel, the jokes got a bit throttled. That cracks me up. I mean, that truly cracks me up, man. Paladin Piper. Let's see what Paladin Piper's got. I like Paladin Piper. I like his kind of like his little style that he has. I like his style. Let's see if my camera's working. Sound's working. There we go. I love that radio. All right. Now tell me, is it? I'm not calling anybody out for copying anybody, but is that a little artful codgerish, or is it just me? I did see the Stephen Miss Kathy Yabo. I thought that was nice. All right, pal. All right, the buzzing's
Ladies
done.
and gentlemen, Brown and Williamson Tobacco Company of Louisville, Kentucky is proud to announce their latest in smoking tobacco offering 100% burley.
We're going to bring that down a little bit.
10 cents today. It's a better buy. 5 extra pipefuls in every 10.
5.
100% burley with a subtle, cool top note. Come get some today.
Come get some.
Your local tobacco dealer for this wonderful new offering from Brown & Williamson Tobacco.
Come get some. Let's see what he's got. Okay. Traditional light. Yep, that's good. That's good. Okay.
Well, guys.
Yeah.
Welcome to another vintage series.
You know what? Let me move myself over. I feel like this side's better.
Yep.
I feel like
Today's
I
dial.
feel like this side's better.
Hope you enjoyed the little intro.
I mean, yeah, I thought it was fine.
Dial was hard to find anything on.
All right.
But it was.
All right. So I love the artful style, of course. I enjoy the artful style and everything. I do find it slightly funny that he's got this old style and then he's got this big old kids playground in the background. But it's just me. It's just me. But that's okay.
Manufactured here in Louisville years ago. And by Brown & Williamson.
Brown Williamson. Okay.
So I kind
See you, Boris.
radio commercial.
Good to see you.
And again, these were all sent to me by, hope I can use your name again, Mike Zalewski. Hope I said your last name right. And Mike, by the time you see this, because it takes me forever to edit.
Terrible burn. Look at that. Look at this burn.
But here's the cut.
Oh, you liked it. Did you, Pig and Piping? Oh, look at that cut. Okay, I'm good if you want to, like, I'm okay with this, but give us a picture where we can see the cut. I can't see any color, Paladin. I can't see any color on that. I'd like to see a little bit of the color in the blend there, Paladin. Mr. Paladin. Got a terrible burn. Huh. Yeah, I'm not lying, Matthew. Like at first, I didn't like it. Derek and I didn't like it at first. And now it has grown on me terribly. I know Professor Walker really likes the Dorchester.
And I will say, this is a, in my opinion, Burley Virginia with floral topping. Not bad at all.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
It's trending to soap.
That sounds pretty bad. Look, anytime, if you want me to not smoke a blend, tell me it tastes like soap.
But again, now that I've got most of my sniffer and my taster back.
Ah, the fluvid. Hey there, Todd.
I don't mind it.
You know, after the fluvid knows, if when you start smelling things, even things that are terrible, you're happy that you can smell. I mean, that's a fact.
And look, it wasn't so dry to not go out. So, what I thought I'd do, because this has been long out of production, is just show you guys some pictures of the tins and stuff, everything I could find online about it.
Yep.
Give you kind of an idea. A little sweetness there.
A little sweetness.
Musty nuttiness because it's Old Burley. And a little bit of Virginia, which I'm guessing just is that sweet. And then floral. And enjoying it in a Dr. Graybo Duke.
Dr. Graybo. Again, I like the video.
Enjoy the presentation.
Nope. I like the video style. I just, you know, it doesn't quite. It's not going to quite give you all the details that you're really looking for in a video. Make sure my internet's not being stupid again. That was a good one. Anybody else got any other videos that they've seen as of late? Anything they want to go over? Andrew Srigliano, the bluefin piper. Just looking for topics. Let's just find some stuff to go over. I'm good. I'm good with whatever you want to do. In fact, if someone chooses to be so bold, if somebody chooses to be so bold, you can give me a call, 470-231-7618. We can sit here and chat. I'm good with chatting. I love chatting. It gives us things to talk about. Where do babies come from? Babies are miracles. And the more that time goes on, I feel like the more of a miracle they are. Yeah. Children are the future of whatever, how this lead the way. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably a copyright, especially who sung that. Yeah, I'd say somebody might need. Look, I've seen your kids, Matthew. I'm not sure you really qualify for asking that question, sir. Dang it, I gotta turn my camera some. Son of a gun. 1 second. Let me fix the camera. How about the failure of Dr. Oz? Did Dr. Oz... What happened with Dr. Oz? What happened with Dr. Oz? Hold on. Let me, I gotta unplug real quick. Let me fix the, wait, 1 second. Let me fix the, camera.
Do you know who I am? I'm kind of a big deal. People know me. My apartment smells of rich mahogany.
Ugh. All right. All right. So, yeah, what happened with Dr. Oz? I mean, he's such a staunch conservative. Ron. Patrick, you been drinking tonight? Oh. I had to get wired up. All right, so let's see. What happened to Dr. Oz? All right, let's go. Let's go to the browser right. Let's see. All right, Dr. Oz. Let's see what happened. Let's check out the news on Dr. Oz. There's got to be some. Is there something I missed? Is there something I missed about him, Patrick? Because I'm very curious. Oh, is he? All right. Let's see. Let's check him out. Dr. Oz losing. Let's see. I think Politico's safe, isn't it? Is it safe? I don't. Let's see. Senate Republicans' campaign arm is privately sounding the alarm about physician Mehmet Oz's bid for the Senate in the critical battleground of Pennsylvania. National Republican Senatorial Committee raised concerns about Oz's lackluster. Let's see. On a donor call last week that focused on Senate races throughout the country, NRSC officials discussed Oz's poor performance in polls. Let's see, do we have the polls? Ooh. The GOP only needs to unseat one Democrat this fall in order to win the Senate, which is currently split fit. Yeah. Oz has been consistently trailing Democrat Senate nominee John Fetterman in public polls, including most drastically by 11 percentage points in a Fox News survey released this week. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, I got something in my eye. Something in my eye. Ron, good to see you, sir. Snake oil salesman. Let's see. In the U.S. Senate race, Democrat John Fetterman holds an 11-point lead over Republican Mehmet Oz, 47-36 in a Fox News poll Thursday. 3% back. Independent candidate Everett Stern and 13% support someone else are undecided. I mean, look. I'm just gonna let you know. All right, this isn't a knock on him specifically, but Oz would have just been a better Democratic senator, or at least, you know, in the running for it. I mean, if you go back Oz's history, he's not a staunch conservative. I'm not really sure how he got the nomination to begin with, but I mean, it is what it is. It's what happens. I mean, some of these states, they get backed by Trump, it's going to work well. Some of these states, it's going to work poorly. It's going to work awful. So, I mean, I am not surprised at this. And you know what? That's what they get for falling into that trap. I mean, I would say states that Trump didn't win, a Trump-backed candidate probably is not the best fit. I don't know. You call me crazy. I could be crazy. I don't know. Supporters, Fetterman, plus 4. Yeah, I mean, it's just getting rocked. But see, I mean, look, the Republican. I mean, I don't see Pennsylvania as being like, you know, the bellwether state in this situation. I'm not sure. I'm not really surprised by it. It makes pretty good sense that he's losing. I just don't. I mean, and he's flipped so much on stuff that I'm like, I don't care what you are. I don't care, independent, Democrat, Republican. You better not be flipping. You better not get all flippy floppity on me. You get flippity floppity. People like consistency. Anybody else? Anybody smoking anything good? Anybody drinking anything good? Anybody doing anything good? Having fun? Hanging out? I've been told like people have been having a hard time finding the streams because some people have said that they didn't know that we were on the live channel. Should I have left this on the Over a Pipe regular channel? I don't know. What do y'all think? I'm smoking my Nub Maduro, and it's good. They have pills for flippity floppity. Thank you, ma'am. Ooh, drinking a whiskey tea. A whiskey tea? Is it a whiskey tea or is it a tea with whiskey in it? As as Mortison J Crowe would say, get you a couple blue chews. The bird cracks me up every time. Oh, Andrew's supposed to be on vacay and on what is VT? Vermont? In Vermont? Got pulled into work right now, so smoking an Alec Bradley trilogy and a Sazerac Scotch. Sazerac Scotch? I'm not sure how to say that, to be honest. I feel like I'm a little off. Whiskey and iced tea. Nice. Okay. We've had some of the peach crown and tea, but then my wife started breaking out with hives, so we're scratching that. It was good. Was out of lemon lime pop. I thought only Midwesterners said pop there, Matthew. That's what I thought. I mean, I could be wrong. I usually am. Todd had a nice cigar yesterday. Haunted Bookshop in Roma Lucite 673. Is that the new one, Patrick? I gotta love the Roma Lucite 673. Buffalonians call it pop too. That makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, I've got no issues. I've got no problems. I'm good with it. Let's see if there's anything else in the news. Does anybody even watch the news? Who watches the news? If you watch the news, put a hand up. I'm just curious. If you avoid the news, don't put a hand up. Yeah, I am not surprised. Mehmet Oz. Now, isn't there like a scandal about Mehmet Oz saying he wanted to debate, but then he'd never show up for the debate or something like that? Something sketchy. Something sketchy, and dude just rubs me the wrong way. There are no pills. There are no pills for somebody that rubs me the wrong way there. Ron, just in case. I'm thinking about ordering some more cigars. Has anybody ever checked out Cigar Bids? Have y'all checked out Cigar Bids at all? I like Cigar Bids. Avoid it if you can. Good luck, Patrick. I am a fan of Cigar Bids. I'm a big fan. But you know what? Their inventory has been light, to say the least. Andrew, you're not. Oh, well, I mean, but then, Andrew, and then I swapped to ESPN, and then I'm watching the same crap. Like, they can't not get. But this is why I stopped watching ESPN. I was like, well, I might as well watch the news if I'm watching ESPN. Like, no lie, the only sports that I have been watching as of late is like Premier League, Bundesliga, La Liga, or whatever it is. Drinking Aldegar Amber Lager and Kramer's Father Dempsey in a Dagner Cobb. Ron, what kind of blend is that, Father Dempsey? But yeah, like ESPN's been killing me, man. Like, it's just like, I don't want political talk. Like, I go to ESPN to get away from it. So, I mean, again, I've just been watching boatloads of soccer. I don't know half of these teams, and I don't care about who half these teams are, but I feel like John from, Nashville Mafia. Oh, it's in English. Nice. Yeah, football's going to be fun. Football's going to be some fun times. I'm excited for football. I'm going to have a tough time, though. I mean, I like my Georgia Bulldogs, but my daughter goes to Alabama. I don't think I saw the Top versus Chelsea game. Who was I watching the other night? And then the French League. I was watching some of the French League. I find it funny. Does anybody else find it funny that the Premier League has a lion with a crown on its head? I mean, is soccer for the UK just Quidditch from Harry Potter? Is that, I mean, was it just that easy for her to write Quidditch because of how the Premier League already is? I mean, I don't know. You know, it's a lion with a crown. Like, how much more can you say if you're not in the Premier League than you're not playing soccer in the Premier League? I mean, it's like, really? It's like, come on now. Come on, man. I'm not ready for English blends yet there, Ron. I got to wait till it's a little bit later. I like when it really cools off. I save those English blends. It's like college football. By the time it's you know, it gets there to burn an English blend, it's like, yes, I have been waiting on this for a while. Oh, shut up. That's not what I... Oz and two front runners failed to show up for a debate before the May primary, as the writer said. It shored up their carpetbagger set. I'm with you there, Patrick. Hey, wife. Huh?
You're lying.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out with the guys. This is, you know, this is how we hang out. You see. There, catch. Doop. But yeah, this is how we hang out. This is how I hang out with the guys. Did you freaking kick?
The chair just rolled.
Well, it's got wheels, lady.
Really far. I hope you're not. You seem kind of. Are you focused still?
Not so much. Now it's got to turn a little bit. So now you got to grab the. You got to grab the, like, where that little stick thing is, and you got to slowly. There's like a rounded section.
This?
Nope. It's got a round. Nope. It's like you got to grab. You see where you just grabbed it. You see where the little barbell is? No. You see where the barbell is. All right. You see what it's attached to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Keep going what it's attached to. Grab that flat part of that. All right. And so you got to turn super slow.
Towards what direction?
It would be, you would need to turn it this way slightly. Did you? No, way too far.
Jump.
That's fine. You just got a deal. Keep going. Stop. A little more. Stop. Okay. Stop hitting things.
I know.
Can you believe that? Yeah, it was an earthquake.
I need to put the chair all the way down. I'm too short.
Oh, Patrick, there you go. Yeah, I love smoking those blends during the winter time. I mean, it's just something about the smokiness of it. Just love it. The heck, yes, Miss Over a Pipe is over here. Matthew's like, you both need to do a shot now. It's a work week. It's a school night. It's a school night. We're drinking. Don't worry, Matthew. I got your shot for Friday. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Let's see if there's anything else on the YTPC Airways. You know what? This is what we can do. I got it. I forgot this is one of the things I was going to do anyways. So let's see. All right, Mike, you got to get out of my Mike, you got to get out of my way. Let's see. Let's see what's going on the Briar Report. Let's see. Let's check out the Briar Report. Let's see. Handmade cigar imports. The U.S. remain positive. Okay. Dominican Embassy. Yep. Exhibitor list published for Las Vegas. Okay. Let's see who all's on the list. Boy, that's a big. Well, that's a pretty decent list. As of 8/13. Okay, so that's pretty recent. Let's see. J Mouton. 10 bids. That's hilarious. Have y'all seen 10 bids? Has everybody seen 10 bids? If you haven't seen 10 bids, this cracks me up. Look at that. Damn. 2014 Esoterica bag, 8-ounce bag going for $590. When does this end? Holy crap. That still has 25 days. Are you kidding? Check out the blob. Yeah, the blob. That's the other thing I was going to check out. Everybody's got a blob or blog or something. Yeah, I've done it before. This is recent. All right. Let's check out this puzzle. August pipe puzzle. This month's pipe puzzle is out. Matthew sent it. Oh, this is why you want me to check it out, Matthew, so I can demean myself for my lack of ability to solve a puzzle. Matthew sent it over to me this past week, which surprised me since he's been so busy lately. He's recovered from surgery. Glad you have, which is nice, but I wasn't expecting anything this month, so it was a nice surprise. I know many of you imagine him spending his time chasing kids around. Yes, we do. Yelling at them. Absolutely. Getting bit by the dog some of the time, and stuff like that. I have a feeling he hides in the basement with an order of wings from Bobby's and listens to the Goo Goo Dolls. Wow. Okay. All right. What's the pipe puzzle? Oh, okay. Yeah, I like those things.
I already found one word.
You use arrows? How do you do that? How do you do? What do you do? Does that just tell you how to do it? And so you just print it out, Matthew? Is that? It's easy this month. Okay. Let's see. Apple. All right.
Brandy on the bottom.
Huh?
Brandy.
All right. So wife found Brandy right there. I like to go in order. I'm weird like that. Billiard right there. Huh? Bulldog. Bulldoggy. Bulldoggy. Did you mean to make bulldoggy? Okay, so you print it out. So it's easy this month. I got it. That's what the AC is for, Patrick. Andrew, who do you think is buying it? I don't know who's buying that, to be honest. I don't know who's buying it.
I found chimney.
Huh?
Chimney.
Okay. She found chimney. All right, I found Liverpool. Boom. I like those because they're like doubles. Calabash. Okay. All right. I got you. Flat Cap and Lady Fire. Big winners and presenters of Pipe Week. Black Cap and Lady Fire spent some time in Niagara Falls, not far from. They vacation a lot. They go all over the place. Not far from the above-mentioned Puzzle Master. They posted an amazing video of their trip, staying just feet away from the David Copperfield defied death, almost going over the falls himself. Just amazing. Flat Cap defied death himself, going into downtown Niagara Falls, which is most foolhardy. All right. They also stopped at Smoker's Haven. That's pretty cool. For over a dozen years, Brian Kalnitz was his number one. I've probably smoked that pipe more than any other single pipe. Currently, an Ezekian is my number one. Everybody likes them Ezekians, I tell you. Andrew, you're not wrong. Asia is definitely buying up those esotericas. I always liked the comics. I was always a comics kind of person. I didn't really. I did like crossword puzzles in school, but but I was much more of a fan of the I was a big fan of the crossword puzzles, but I love this. I love the comics. Comics were my thing. West Coast Pipe Show update, the Las Vegas International Pipe Show. Who else is going to that? Anybody going to that? That's on right now. Be curious to see if anybody's going to that. Boy, that lighter's hot. That felt good touching me. $590. Holy crap. Let's show. I mean, golly, it went from, this is odd. So it went from 1 to 100 to 450 to 50 to 450 to 54 to 450 to 358 to 450, and it's the same person. I don't know if I can trust this thing yet. God dang. That's insane. Let's see what all the auctions are. I mean, some of them I wouldn't be. Oh boy. Is anybody going to hit up some of the holy crap. $300. This is like one of the few that I would like to actually try. And I can, how did it, again, ZN. Who the hell is ZN? I don't believe ZN is a person.
Well, ZN bid the other one up.
Andrew's going to be there. Huh?
The other one, ZN bid up a whole bunch and then stopped bidding. You should see how many bids he bids up.
I don't know. I mean, there's none on the Frog Morton, which, by the way, is just one of the greatest. Let's see. Ending soon. That's what I like to see. I like to see ending soon. All right. Balkan Sobrani, $11. I can see that. Man, Pembroke. All right, so some 2020. Has anybody seen any drops? Founder of 10 Bids was on the Virtual Pipe Club Saturday. Good for him for doing it. Prices are nuts, though. Well, I mean, it's kind of what to be expected. Smart for him. I'm not sure how, like, I'm imagining he's got to be a, I mean, he's got to have a license to sell, because, I mean, some are on consignment. That's cool. Rattray's Black Mallory. That's a cool 10. I like that. Let's see. Where did these bags come from? Is that Iwan Reese? Yep. So Iwan Reese, which by the way is not a bad place to pick up esotericas. You just have to wait in line. I'm actually a fan of Iwan Reese. I'm good with that. Brian makes some great pipes. I might have to check them out. Woo! $84 for McClellan. Has anybody seen any esotericas drop of late? I haven't seen any. I saw Balkan Sobrani today, but it was only on there for a second. Huh?
Rat Raid Accountant's Mixture.
Yep. That's an old 10 of it, 1970s to 80s. Again, all right, let's see who's bidding this one up. Oh yeah, same guy. We already saw that. Who's bidding this one up? Okay, no Z in there. This is the one I really would like to try. It's the only Frog Morton I don't have. Pelican. Okay, Dunbar. ZN, there he is. Or she, or whoever. Z Nation. My list of top tobaccos that I want to try. One of them I hit, which was Jermaine's Medium Flake. I want to try Jermaine's Special Latakia Flake. Mostly I want to try some Jermaine's blends. Outside of that, I'd really like to just stock up on some Samuel Gawith. And American Patriot by Missouri Meerschaum, which is, by the way, my Frog Morton replacement. Also, Smoker's Haven. If another batch of Smoker's Haven comes out, I think I'd like to. I saw it when it came out before, and I didn't know much about it except that Jermaine's made it, and now I wish I would have picked some up. I'm not sure I have any interest in the McClellan's Christmas cheer or anything like that, but I mean, these guys are getting some traction. That's for sure. They are getting some traction. Yeah, 2015-10. Let's see if ZN. There's ZN. Wow. That dude is just cranking it. And so to bed. ZN's down here. He got outbid. Sure, he's pissed about that. I mean, I almost feel like I need to get this.
Oh, yeah. I saw it.
Man. I feel like I need to get the Bentley. Hey, there's that anthology y'all were talking about. What's on your guys' list this year that y'all are wanting to try? Gosh, that's just... That doesn't even make sense. This doesn't make any sense. I mean, I feel like you're just going to see the same big bidders on this. That's what I feel like. I feel like you're just going to see the same big bidders on it. And that's how it's going to go. Pelican, there you go. There's a good one. I would be in for some McClellan, but not at these prices. That's just outrageous. I do like me some cigar bid though. I usually check out the same things every time on cigar bid. I'm usually checking out the Cohibas and nubs. I have to say, probably my favorite. These are nice. Those are pretty good. Pig and Pie wants to try the new Sun Bear. Yep. Perino Smoker's Haven did a blend for Chicago show in 2018 that was Cyprian and Syrian Latakia. Nice. Which you snagged up more than 110. Of course you did. Of course you did. Wish I'd snag more though. Yeah, that's how it goes. I have other Smoker Haven blends, but have not tried them. What's the point of having them and not trying them? Yep, Pig and Pie New Sun Bear. Patrick says some H will generate shipping labels and when necessary do the custom forms if shipping is international. Okay. He will. I got you. Andrew's wish list is an old square style Kingfisher. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. That's a tough one. It's a tough one. Derek Tant's got some of that, I think. Ron Harcrazy, I got the feeling that ZN may be a Chinese high official to be making those kind of... I mean, maybe. I will say consistently, the best thing on here for me is I like the nubs, and I think where's it at? They might not have it on here right now. No, it doesn't like to have it on here, but it's the big monster pack. That's probably my favorite thing to get. I mean, it's just a huge pack. Yeah, I don't see them. Don't see them on here. These are good. Prensado, Lot Start. Those are good. I'm a fan. Cohibas, I'm always a fan. I don't know if I've ever had a bad Cohiba. Andrew, I love them. Like, again, I've been burning this one. I mean, since 920. And this is a Maduro. Try to even out my burn a little bit. Yeah, I really like them. They're definitely a favorite of mine. I can always get behind those. I love the Lost Arts. Donald Hughes got me onto those suckers. I had the Excalibur the other day. It was pretty good. I'm not the biggest Gurkha fan. I heard the Buffalo Trace were terrible. You know, I didn't know what to expect from a Fat Bottom Betty. I had one the other day down in Jekyll Island, and it was good. Patrick, you are not wrong, sir. They last longer. I will say though, they will. The only thing is they will transmit some heat. So that cherry gets down, it will transmit some heat. That's a fact. What else do I like to look at? I always like looking at the Alec Bradleys. There's always so many of them. Has anybody ever smoked any of the... Where are they at? I've heard people smoking a lot of the factory smokes. Has anybody ever smoked any of the factory smokes? I've never had any of the factory smokes. It's never been on my list. I haven't smoked any, but I don't know. I mean, I can definitely give them a whirl. I will say you will get some dried out cigars. Yeah, they have almost hardly any tobacco specials. Whew. Very expensive. These are probably, if I was getting a flavored cigar, these are probably my favorite. I've heard Javas are pretty good. Mint. I don't think I could do mint. I don't think I could do mint. I'm not sure I could do mint. I got one of these that a buddy gave me, and I'm not big on cherry. Never been much on that. But what's really cool too is, like, you know, a lot of times I get on here and I just look at pipe tobacco. Look at that. Let's see. Independence Day. Some nightcap. I mean, these are not bad prices. I'm not upset at the prices. I can tell you that. I love that they still say Dunhill nightcap. Anywhere from... Wow. Do you smoke that much Sir Walter Raleigh there, Ron? I mean, there's some Captain Black Royal. Hey, what's the standard Captain Black? Is it Captain Black White? Is that the right one? Patrick, I'm not a big fan of flavor cigars either, but every once in a while they're they're kind of nice just to change it up. Kind of like, I guess, like aromatics for pipe smokers. You know, Andrew, I'm with you. I like a lot of the Alec Bradleys. Missouri Mission 150 really surprised me. It's a little pricey, but it's a good smoke. Reminds me of the lighter Warhorse Red. I haven't had that. It's sitting in your closet for that rainy day. Let's see where the price is on. There's a ounce and a half, but let's see where the tubs are. That's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, that's just a lot of tobacco. I don't know if I'd go through it all. Half and half. Captain Black Original. Yeah, there it is. Let's see how low the Seattle Pipe Club Plum Pudding. I like a lot of these drop things or whatever they're called. I mean, what's the going rate for an 8-ounce tin of plum pudding? I've got my troll eliminator. I've got my troll slayer on call. Captain Black Original, okay. Andrew's got a tub of Carter Hall. It may survive the zombie apocalypse. It might. Hopefully it survives the inflation. Oh crap, did anybody see what price that went down to? I missed it. Dadgummit. Normally 60. It can't be that good because there ain't nobody snatching it up. I've seen a lot of buzz around the what is it, the Five Brothers? Is that what it's called? Five Brothers? I had gotten some of that just on a whim, just because I just wanted to grab whatever I could find that was super cheap and just try it. I don't see it on here now. Norman Rockwell. Fascinating. What's your favorite? All right, put it in the chat. What's your favorite codger blends? Top three favorite codger blends. Ready to go. Older, new Carter Hall. Is there an older new? Did they change it? Sadly, new, Patrick. I've had the boxes of old Carter Hall. I like the new one, though. I'm not a connoisseur of Carter Hall, so I don't tell them much. Oh, okay. I got you. Got you. All right. Velvet. Picking and pipe and jumping in there with Velvet. Middleton Cherry? Interesting. I don't think I've even heard of that. I'm not sure I've ever really heard of that. That's just a lot. I mean, that's a big commitment. I have a hard time. Is this the Warhorse Red you were talking about? There, Andrew? Is that one you were talking about? Sir Walter Brawley, Carter Hall. Oh, it's discontinued. Dadgummit. Got you. Okay. But you like that? The Warhorse? Is Warhorse a codger blend? Is that what you're telling me? Mixture 79, half and half. Half and half, there we go. Yep, Todd, Velvet, and the old Carter Hall. It's funny because I see things like, I'll see a tub of this at like, I don't know, Ingles or somewhere that's grocery store that's still selling it. And it amazes me. It's like 30 or 40 bucks. I'm like, yike. Same thing with the Velvet. I'm like, probably not. But then I think about it and I'm like, I wonder if you can get some older blends or some older iteration of blends in like grocery stores or those places that still have those at stupid prices. All right. I've done what I can on this sucker, okay? So I'm going to say that one's out. Does anybody have any of those little picks that go in there? I like those little picks. Milch and Terry taste like cough drops, as I recall, but hit me like a honey badger. But bit you like a honey badger. Oh, yikes. Check out some of the Alec B's. I've been meaning to try some of the black markets. I haven't. There's some Lost Art. I've also wanted to try the Vandal. I haven't, though. I do like Alec Bradley. I don't know what it is about Alec Bradley's, but I sure do like him. I still got some of the Toros. I was supposed to do a brisket tonight, and I completely forgot. I took a nap on the couch, and then I was like, pfft. I'm like, let's just do it. Let's just do an impromptu live. Oh, there's a little nub sampler. Nice. See, I'm not the biggest fan of these wraps, like these little artisanal, whatever they are. I will say, I do like the Project 40s. Project 40s are pretty good. Okay, so the Horse's original Working Man Irish Plug, redone by Russ Allett. Strong, burly. Okay. Sounds bad, but like 1792. Gotcha. Just watched a show on Memphis in May. It's great. What's going on in Memphis? What's happening in Memphis? Do tell. I don't know what I want to buy. I want to buy something. Yeah, I like the Project 40s. I'm a fan. But yeah, you will get some. You'll get some dry flipping cigars on here. You know, a cigar that I have really enjoyed. It was another one that old Don Hughes had recommended. Is the Epicure number 2. Tasty. Pretty tasty cigars. I mean, still, it's got to get down to about, it's got to get under $3 a stick for me to buy from Cigar Bids, but I mean, pretty good. Oh, it's a famous barbecue contest called Memphis in May. Yes, hold hog, do it, get it done. Yeah, I've got 2 really big briskets that I need to be cooking right now, and then trying to think of what else. Trying to think of what else there is. Uh-oh. Let's check out this article. Scandinavian Tobacco Group. Oh yeah, that debt to equity is starting to creep. But I mean, like, yeah, I mean, but you know, it's down from 2016, and sales are up. So I don't see that as a big deal. General Cigar Company, Arthur Fuente, spar over X trademark. Nice. So I guess the Opus X and the cows, CAOs. A large part of General's argument is that people would not confuse the CAO BX3 product with the Fuente Opus X products Arthur Fuente sells. That General already uses an X on products like CAO CX2, CAO Extreme, and others. Woo! Getting salty. Getting salty on the cigar guys. Getting a bit salty. Iowa Suits Tobacco Company. Yep, I've seen that. Yep. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy at all. Yeah. I don't yeah. I don't foresee there being anything too terribly crazy. I mean, I am probably a little salty about the fact that, you know, we've got so much crap going on in the world, and I'm just ready for it to be done. I'm ready. Like, the interesting thing is that this will be something that you can tell grandkids about. The bad thing is you're living through the time where you're telling grandkids about. I don't think anybody enjoyed living in the time where you're like, back in my day, it was blowing up everywhere and cities were burning and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, yeah, kind of is what it is. But yeah, I'm curious. When's that Las Vegas pipe show? When's that going? When's that on? I guess I had it right here, didn't I? I had the exhibitor list. Let's see what the tips and tricks are of the pipe show. We love all pipe smokers, no matter what pipes they smoke or blends they covet. Basically what I have been saying on the Pipes Magazine radio show for 10 years. Ask before you touch. Don't just go touching. Ooh, some Pembroke. Yes, sir. October 22nd, we got it. Introduce yourself and make new friends. Ask all the questions you have. There are no bad questions. I don't believe that. Cash is usually king, but a good amount of exhibitors will take an electronic payment. I need to see if somebody can find me a tin of. I need to get somebody over there to be my. You know those, what do they call it? The guys. Let me bust over here to the right side. Well, that didn't do a ton either. What do y'all think of the border? How do y'all like that border around the, you know, this I did a little drop shadow on it. I thought it looked kind of cool. Kind of gave a little bit of separation. Thought it was nice. But yeah, what do they call it? The guys that it's basically they're on the phone with the person while they bid. Not sure what the heck they call that. Stay classy. Yes. Concierge. I need like a concierge to see if somebody can find me some across the pond for less than $250 a tin. That's what I would be looking for. That's the only one I don't have. Like I've got a pretty big stash of most of the Frog Mortons. Mostly it's Frog Morton Cellar. The only one I'd like to try is across the pond. I haven't. Okay. I mean, it's really just Frog Morton across the pond. I'd probably, you know, I don't know what I don't know what the going rate is at a pipe show for one of those. So, but yeah, Andrew, if you want to have some fun doing it, I'm game, brother. Hey, bring it, man. Let's go. I'm only looking for really two. And I'm weird about this. I always get two. One to try and one to leave on the shelf to age. I'm a twofer kind of guy. That's my thing. Unless you say it's good, then I'd probably be more in a twofer. You know what? For Frog Across the Pond, I'd probably be more than a twofer because it's got a lot of key and everything. I just haven't tried it. You let me know though, Andrew, because I will. I'm up for it. I will shoot you some quick old PayPal and away we go. Let's see. Berating, badgering, belittling, bullying, and arguing will not be tolerated. Basically, don't be an ass. Be nice. Okay, that's fine. I'm good with that. Support the show by buying raffle tickets. Raffle tickets are great. I love raffle ticket stuff. I mean, it's great for donating too. We do a lot of the raffle ticket things, like when we go to like train shows with the boy, because he still loves trains. And I'm a pretty big fan of that. Drink lots of water. It's a desert out there. That's based. Save some money and go to the 7-Eleven in front of the hotel and buy a case of water for $8 versus $3.50 for one bottle in the hotel. Makes sense. Don't forget to eat. Protein bars are some of my favorite snacks to get me through the day. Not a bad idea. Comfortable shoes. You'll be doing a lot of walking. Dress in layers. It can be warm during the day and cool down at night. Temperature can vary inside as well. Vegas is a tipping culture. A couple bucks goes a long way. Don't forget to tip your bartenders and servers. Yeah, I mean, that's favorite places to eat. In-N-Out Burger is a 10-minute walk from the casino. Get out the front of the casino cross street. Yeah. Oyster Bar at Palace Station. By the way, I have been to Palace Station before a couple times. They had a little. This is when I was much younger too, when we went there. And if you really wanted to eat on the cheap, you would. There's a bar over there where you can just get chips and salsa as long as you're drinking. I can tell you, I had my share of chips and salsa. Patrick, you like the Frog Across the Pond? Okay, Andrew, so you went to the Vegas 2019 show. Got it. In-N-Out sounds good right about now. I could go for a sack full of crystals, which for you would be White Castles. And I've had both, and I got to say I'm partial to crystals. Though my dad would want White Castles since he worked at the original, by the way, in Kansas. Don't let WKR Piper steer you wrong. It's this. I don't care what he says. He's wrong. Patrick knows what it is. Let's see. French restaurant, great burgers and truffle fries. Buddies, cafe, okay. Catch a show, see what's on, okay. Have a bowl at a bar. People watch while walking the Las Vegas Strip. Bring your pipe and go for a stroll. Yep. I mean, it sounds like fun. It sounds like y'all are going to have a good time. I'm going to check out that puzzle, though. I'm going to check out that puzzle. For sure. Yeah, picking and piping, I think Waffle House, I mean, that's pretty much a necessity. I love me some Waffle House. Patrick's like me. He's like, just resisting. Once you get to a certain age range, everything is just a constant resistance. It's like, yes, I remember how good it is. Yes, I would love it. Yes, I know I'm going to be running to the bathroom 30 seconds after I take 5 bites. Gonna pass. Which is okay. I mean, I'm all right with that. I hold no ill will on that one. Just got your first Chick-fil-A? Nice. I still haven't been to the one in Atlanta that's the first one. I think W. Car Piper Cincinnati's told me about that one. But I mean, I still do it. Oh wow, Andrew. Well, don't do that. I will say this though. There is a vast dynamic between the two, and I forget what it was, but somebody said I think it was Andrew Zimmer or one of those guys that said Culver's has the best burger. which I don't believe is true, but I can see where he's coming from. But I'm not the biggest fan, but like I said, I get where he's coming from. I'm just glad the stream settled out, man. That thing, it was going nuts there for a second. I was like, what is it doing? It was spiking everywhere, going nuts, trying to get service through. Just craziness. All right, so I need everybody, make sure you comment as well. Comment in this video, comment in last week's video. Whoever gets the most thumbs up is going to get 100 extra 10s and a shout out on the Friday Letter It Friday show. And Andrew, let's make it happen, Captain, on some frog across the pond. No, Matthew. It's in the comment section after the show ends. That's the typical way we do it. And let's just think of some things you want to talk about on these. All right, I'm just gonna keep doing them. I'm just gonna keep them going, and then see what we come up with. Just to hang out, have a smoke, chill out for a bit, try to just escape some of the BS that's going on for a bit. We might talk about some. I'm good with talking about it too. And hey, we're gonna do it again tomorrow. I'm gonna try and do it, probably Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then Friday's the Letter It Friday show. So I'm gonna do it probably about 4 times a week, and then we'll just go from there. We'll do it up. As long as you guys are showing up, let's do it. I might have to have y'all spread the word, because again, it's out. Everybody's telling me they didn't realize we changed the channel. Like, what? Are you serious? Not true. Not true at all. I appreciate you, Patrick. Appreciate you, Matthew and Andrew and Ron. And everybody else out there that's just lurking and hanging out. We'll see you again tomorrow. And we'll hang out some more. We'll find something else